If we start with one of our charges, I want to give a quick update. First of all, if you refer to my last analysis, I mentioned if the price couldn't break 53.3, then any reversal from there, we can take the trade. If you want to look for buy, that means we have been looking for, since the price was within this move, we have been looking for buy, and this is what we get. All right. Now we want to see what's the next. Whether the price can break the previous top, which is 61 or not, because we mentioned we want to see whether this is the start of the up move or we are expecting for the price to give us one more drop before we get the reversal. Because as we can see, still we are within this correction, and this is a correction in relative to this move. Okay, because if you refer to my last analysis, we explained about the different possibility and we had two options. Anyway, we start with daily chart. If we refer to the daily chart, since we get this sharp move down, we mentioned technically when we see this kind of the drop following by a correction, we are expecting to get one more drop before we get a reversal. This is the best option if we get, and it is the best option if we get, and this is the where we are going to get a really good trade for buy. But how about if the price reverse from here? All right. And in this case, we move to 1 hour chart. We want to see how we can look for trade, and in each direction, how high or low the price can go. Because we mentioned if there is a breakout of 53.3, the next level we're looking for is 49.6. Okay. And we mentioned we're looking for the reversal. Now the question is whether we can put this one as a 1, 2, 3 internally in relative to this 1, 2, 3. And in the bigger picture, we can expect to get one more drop in relative to this one move up before we get the next drop, before we get the reversal. If we want to refer to the Elliott wave, that means it can turn to a really complex wave, right? And it can be really complex. Now, whether we should look for sell or buy from here. If we want to look for sell, if we get any opportunity for sell, then from there we are expecting the price to retest 53.3. But if the price, I mean, this is about the sell, but if we get any opportunity for buy, the next level I'm looking for is 62, following by 65.7. That's why if we refer to 1 hour chart, we want to see, this is what we explained in my last analysis. We want to see whether the price can break the previous top, which is somewhere around 61.3. Because if there is a breakout of this correction, we're looking for 62 following by 65.7. That's why it's still, if we get any opportunity for buy, still I'm interested to look for buy. That's mean I'm looking for this one. If this one turns to a correction, any opportunity for buy, I will take it, and then I will look for the first target as a 62. If there is a breakout of the 62, then I will look for the 65.7. Because if the price tags 62, we can confirm with the breakout of this correction. Okay, but this is if you want to look for a sell, but sorry, this is if you want to look for buy. Whether we should look for sell or not, we don't see any trade setup to look for sell. If anyone wants to look for sell, the only way is to put their entry below this, which is somewhere around 57.2. Selling within this move without the trade setup, as I mentioned, is not a really good idea, because what I can see here is a correction for continuation. That's mean if we get any opportunity for buy, this is what I'm thinking. I'm not at this time, I'm not really interested to look for sell. It doesn't mean the price cannot drop, because I explained how we can look at this chart. But if I get any opportunity for buy, I will take the pie, and I will look for the first things with the breakout of the previous top. The second things is for I will look at the 62 and as a target. But if you get any move up, sharp move, or and if one thing I need to highlight here, if we get any trade, the price continues as a corrective, may similar to what we have here, this is where I'm not really interested. I will take over the trade. I'm looking for continuation as a sharp move. If the price really continues as a corrective with a divergence, this is where we can look for sell. It can give us a really opportunity to look for sell. Again, it doesn't mean the price cannot drop from here, because right now we don't have any opportunity either for buy or sell. But what I'm looking for this one as a correction for one move up. That's why if anyone wants to look for sell from here, the only way to put over their entry below this, and they wants to get the sharp move, because at that times they can consider this one as a flag in relative to this, similar to what we have here. Okay. Anyway, in the bigger picture, the only thing is we need to see the confirmation for the breakout of this correction. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.